What's good, everybody? We are here at Tinseltown because it's June 2nd and it's Across the Spiderverse time. But we are here with a special guest today. We're here with the one, the only Farshad. How you doing, buddy? How you doing?
Hello. Very well. Can't wait to watch this film.
Why do you say it like that, dude? No, he's basically my chauffeur, my chef.
The multiverse, bro. Let's do this, bro.
Why you have been bro in every single word? This is going on YouTube.
Because I'm super psyched about this movie, that's why.
Sure. But we're just waiting in line, and so this is the first one you've seen. You didn't see the first one, right?
I did not.
But we'll make sure we see it. We'll make sure you see it.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait for it.
You know you can look in the camera, right? You can at least look yourself in the eye. You're like, I don't know. Sure.
I'm just slightly embarrassed to be watching the multiverse movie. That's all.
You're embarrassed?
Slightly.
How are you embarrassed?
Because your man is 30 years old and he's going to watch a Spider-Man movie.
Dude, literally people are like you're the same age and they go to see like these movies, okay? Like don't.
Yeah.
Literally, some people will go see like Toy Story and they're like 34.
That's
35.
True. That's a fair point. I'm not those people.
That's not true. You literally you're 35. Oh, okay. We're gonna get the popcorn. But no, if you can't tell, what?
Sprite.
Oh yeah, the Sprite. If you can't tell, me and my cousin are pretty. Hey, he's my cousin. Yeah, we're pretty close. We like to bicker around each other, but it's all in good fun.
Oh yeah.
Damn, it's really good to be here. As you also know, I'm trying to plug it out. It's pretty nice. We're in line for popcorn, right? And Farshad is literally bonding with the guy who's paying for it over their long hair.
Are we part of movie rewards?
We are not.
No, we're not. Just a little bit.
That's so. I cannot believe you guys just had you're like shampoo. Like this is like it's all about shampoo.
It is all about.
Tell your girl, ask your girl what shampoo you use. Like I was just standing there wondering. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at the posters. Mission Impossible, Meg, Gran Turismo. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Look at this Haunted Mansion. That's coming out soon, right? Do you remember Haunted Mansion, like the Disney ride? It's like a reboot of the old movie.
Shit.
It's very nice.
Okay, cool.
It's very nice. Yeah. Okay, that's over with. All right, where's Theater 3?
Oh, we could have totally just come over here.
True. Snag a plush today, available for a limited time. Like anybody wants to buy it. Well, that's actually not true. People would buy that.
You know, people ask me all the time what I do to my hair.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm like, bro, I take showers. That's right.
It's like the secret to having good hair is taking a shower. Wow. I did not know that. I'm so surprised.
It's a secret, man.
Look at this.
Nobody would
Got
know.
a huge poster for the flat.
Oh, you're still recording?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. We just walked out of Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. And that's what we see. Dude, that was one hell of a movie, man. Oh, so it was good. It was amazing. It was really good. Joshua, what do you think?
I thought it was amazing.
Yes.
Everyone should go see it.
Everyone needs to go see this movie. If it is not a box office success, then y'all are done. Y'all are just done for.
Also, a big cliffhanger at the end. So
Yeah, very good cliffhanger. So here's what we're gonna do. We'll do a spoiler-free review, and then we'll do a spoiler review. That's what we do.
I'm off camera at this point.
Okay, yeah. But Farshad, tell me, what do you think? So give me some high points of the movie.
High points in the movie.
What you think that was? Oh yeah, absolutely. What do you think was the best? What did you enjoy most about the movie?
What did I enjoy most about the movie? Visuals are pretty dope.
They were. That's good.
Visuals are cool. It was clear, like there's definitely each of the characters had like a fully developed sixth sense that was visually displayed on camera or whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What else? Yeah, that was my favorite part.
I really like I like the voice acting. I think the story was really good. The whole plot, I think, was good for character development. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the whole character of him, and like turning him like being like the betrayal, or the only emotion, strong emotion, and being like, oh. But I really enjoyed that. I thought visually also, yeah, it looked really, really, really good. And I mean, it was overall really good. Do you? No, okay. So here's the thing. I know because you haven't seen the first one, but if you watch the first one, I'll show you the first one. But do you think it could be considered to be better than the first one?
It's probably better than the first one.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it was a little better than the first one because this like shit goes off the rails. That like there is gonna be a whole bunch of moments where people are gonna go crazy. Like in our movie theater, people went crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a whole lot of fun. But as soon as I wake up tomorrow, I can give you guys a full stream review. But until then, that's my reaction. So I had a little bit of time to think and fully analyze my thoughts. So here's my full movie review for Across the Spiderverse. So let's go over the premise of this movie without spoiling it for you guys. So basically, as it's been shown in the previews, Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy reunite and are immediately thrown into this huge adventure across the multiverse, where he then meets the Spider Society, which is this large group of spider people, I guess, from multiple universes, or as Miles calls it, the Spiderverse. He then meets Miguel O'Hara, the leader of the Spider Society, played by Oscar Isaac, but then is immediately thrown into conflict with the others over how to handle this new enemy of his called the Spot, who is the main antagonist. And during this movie, Miles learns what it truly means to be a hero and tries to figure out how to save the people who he loves without causing destruction. So basically, it's a wild ride of fun, humor, heart, drama, thrills, everything. It's everything you could want.
Idea! What are you doing?
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
All stations, stop Spider-Man. You? Me?
So I really can't say there's anything bad about this movie, because genuinely I think this movie is 10 out of 10, maybe the best superhero movie. Actually, no, hands down the best superhero movie I've seen in 4 years since Endgame. That's how long it's been since I've seen a really good superhero movie. The experience I had watching this movie was surreal. It was genuinely the most fun I've had at the movie theater, I think, at all this year. And while I haven't been to the movie theater multiple times, I've been to movie theater multiple times, and it has done. There's been some goods, but I think this might have been my favorite part of the movie this year so far. Really, there's nothing bad I can say. I think the only problem I had with it might be the audio, because it was a little difficult at times. It was slightly difficult to hear the sounds of, or not the sounds that what other people were saying, which can be a little annoying for some people. And I think, and I wish I could understand more of what Daniel Kaluuya's character, Hobie, the Spider-Punk guy, Hobie Brown, who's definitely it's definitely a fan favorite now. I wish I could understand more of what he was saying, because he had a thick British accent, and I could understand most of what he was saying, but there was a lot of it in his like intro when he goes over like his recap. I couldn't understand a bit of what he was saying, which was a little annoying. But other than that, there was no really bad thoughts. In regards to the animation and visuals, it was just astounding. It was so good. My eyes were ridiculously satisfied for the 2 hours and 20 minutes of the movie. And I also really enjoyed and respected the movie's tone, because, it's a lot darker than the first one. Honestly, maybe darker than any Spider-Man movie we've seen so far. and the stakes in this movie are a lot higher than they were in Into the Spider-Verse. And honestly, to me, Across the Spider-Verse was kind of like Far From Home. I mean, aside from that, because they, I think it was kind of like Far From Home in this trilogy of the movies, because like the first one was really, it was lighthearted, it was fun, it was comedic. I mean, not like it wasn't, and you had a lot more. I think the tone was a lot more light, but the second one, while still being funny and allowing audiences to have a lot of fun while watching this movie, it has a lot more intensity to it, and the stakes are much, much higher than they were before in Into the Spider-Verse. As for the story, I truly believe that there was no error or problems with this movie's plot whatsoever. I really loved the way they mixed Gwen's story with Miles' story, because it was really great to watch. Just like watch what was happening with Miles, just do his story, and then be like, take a pause and be like, hey, this is what's happening with Gwen. And I really like, and there's multiple times when they'll switch it from one certain area to another area. Like they could go from Miles to his parents to Gwen back to Miles, like that kind of thing. I really, really liked that. I thought that was, it was very satisfying to watch in the audience. So yeah, but obviously the thing that I really, really, really respected the most, which I have to talk about, is the voice acting in this movie. I mean, it's genuinely spot on. There were so many scenes where I could really feel the emotions coming from an actor or actress, even though they're being recorded and not in live action. Like, I mean, sure, but it goes to show how animation is still, you could still really have good acting in animation, even though you're not like it's not physically portrayed. I mean, sure, with live action, you have facial expressions and everything, but if you can hear the emotion, if you can just hear the emotion in their voice, then and the animation is played out right, which it usually is, you have a really good voice acting. There were so many scenes where I could really, like I just said, there was many scenes where I could feel the emotions, the real, like the down the heart, like the down from the heart emotions from an actor or actress, whoever was speaking. And for me, the performances that impressed me the most and stuck out were from Shamik Moore, who voiced Miles Morales, Haley Steinfeld, who voiced Gwen Stacy, and then, of course, Oscar Isaac, who voiced Miguel O'Hara. Now, because this is a spoiler-free review, I can't really talk about certain moments in the movie, but I can say that there were multiple sections throughout Across the Spider-Verse involving these people's characters where I really thought to myself, like, damn, that's really good. I think with Shamik's voice, it provides the charm and humor as well as the heartfelt emotion of Miles Morales, while Haley Steinfeld shows audiences she can be a lot more serious than she has been before, because I know obviously people have seen her in Into the Spider-Verse, and people saw her in Hawkeye, and those roles were both, I mean, they were a little serious, but they were more light and they were kind of comedic, basically. But I think with this one, it's a lot more serious and like drama, heartfelt, that type of role. And as for Oscar Isaac, I don't want to say anything without potentially spoiling anything, but I would just say amazing, and I would give him an A+ grade for his performance. It truly was. I would say he's the MVP. I can't speak. The MVP of this movie. Truly, I think that's just me. Maybe not for other people, but that's my thought. There's also one last thing I do want to talk about, and that is the soundtrack for this movie. And this soundtrack is, it's very special because it's created by the one and only Metro Boomin, and he brings a lot of talent into this soundtrack. We have people like there's Lil Uzi Vert, Future, Sway Lee, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Nav, 21 Savage, ASAP Rocky, Offset, Lil Wayne. There's a lot of people, a lot of very famous and recognized rappers, people from R&B in this album, and I loved the music. The music was was perfect. I mean, it's hard because from the first with the first movie, the album, the music was so influential and it just an instant hit. And I think with this with Across the Spider-Verse's music, it's also gonna follow the same path. Maybe I don't know about the Grammys, but I mean I would love to see it get nominated for a Grammy, but I mean, I still think it was really good. There's a lot of songs in it that are like hype up, and at the same time, there's also some songs that are like kind of like more chill and like a little like feel good or some like R&B. It has a mix of everything, which I really do appreciate because that's what I liked about the first album as well, because it was a mix of pop, R&B, rap, that type of stuff. It was really good music. And if you can find that anywhere you use, wherever you listen to music, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, I don't know, whatever it is, you'll be able to find it. So in summary, I think Across the Spider-Verse was an amazing film. It's now my favorite movie, and I think you should all go see it, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, because it will amaze the crap out of you, and it will make you want to see it again and again. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this review, and I'll see you soon. Bye.